Hello and welcome to BassCafecom. We're glad you're here, anglers. This is our first video for the site on our video library, and we're here to tell you what Bass Cafe is all about. Bass Cafe is a site that you can go to gather all the information you need for different tournaments, series across the state of Iowa. It could be a river series, a lake series, or a combination of both. It could be an open, or it could be a club where you have to pay your annual dues to get into these events. So the creation of BassCafecom came from me scouring the web to try to find different places to fish across Iowa, different lakes, different bodies of water. While I enjoy fishing the Mississippi River quite a bit, I also like fishing lakes, and I'm trying to find a site out there, or I was trying to find a site out there that showed me all the information in one place, but I simply couldn't find it. There are a lot of outdated sites that had kind of rudimentary calendars and basic things, but nothing out there that was really easy to use or use technology. My real job during the day is technology, and I had the ability to do a lot of these things myself if I wanted to put the time and effort into it. So I decided to do just that. So as you can see behind me here, we have the bass-cafe.com. You can also reach it at bass-cafe.net. They both work and go to the exact same place. This site takes the accumulation of all of the series and clubs across Iowa that I could find, and I'm still searching, so I'm sure there's more out there, but there's quite a few now, and goes out and uses their websites and Facebook to get their schedules together, their confirmed times and dates, and we put that stuff out on the Bass-Cafe. That way you can go out and look at in a timely order, or sort by club, or sort by launch site or venue, and find out where everybody's fishing and what it takes to get in those tournaments, if it's open, if it's not an open. We've also gone out and done research for you, which means find out the gas stations and the hotels and the restaurants and the places that you want to fish. So if you need to stay overnight for a 2-night event or something, and you only know of one place that's booked, what do? You've got to go out and look all over the websites. I do a lot of this for a living, so I knew those websites and I put those all out here for you. There's immediate clicks to all these things, whether it be from a hotel, a gas station with ethanol, non-ethanol, those type of things. That's all out here as well. In thinking about all that, we also thought it'd be a good idea to visit some of these sites, and we have visited most of them. We do have a few left, but we're getting there. And we went out to the sites and we took pictures of the road signs as you go in and out of the lakes or rivers. We've taken pictures of the parking lots, the ramps, the restrooms, any facilities they might have there, whether it be a campground or something like that. Some of the lakes have multiple ramps, or the rivers have multiple ramps, and we have those out there as well. So any picture that we thought was helpful for you, we put out on here. Those pictures are going to grow over time, especially as we get the boat on more and more water. We have visited a lot of these lakes with the boat, but so far we've probably got about half of them covered. So we'll be including all that as content updates along the way. But there's quite a few out there now. So moving on down, you'll see the standings in the lower left. Bass Cafe is not making money by any stretch of the imagination. We've got hundreds of hours in development into it, and but we do offer services. So I was in the club for quite some time, the Cedar Valley Bassmasters, and it was difficult to get leadership and get officers in the club. A lot of it was people didn't want to do the work as far as Excel spreadsheets and updates and standings and so forth. And I don't blame them, it's a lot of work. It's also a lot of pressure when people are calling you constantly about updates. We do that, I did that for them, and I do it out here for other clubs as well. We find that to be pretty easy. It's a very small fee, it's very easy, it's very fast, it's a simple text to me, where we get the text, and then myself and another person will enter the information onto the site, and you can get your updates almost the same day. It really depends on how good the handwriting is on the picture that you send us, and just how many clubs we're entering in at that time. So normally it's within 24 hours, sometimes 48, but normally we get it out there pretty quickly, and it's viewable by Sunday night. So that being said, those services are also listed under tournament services here. That's where you would actually go out and apply to get that service for your club, and we could communicate and get all that stuff set up for you. So again, it's tournament results, overall standings, angler of the year, those type of things. Some of the events have King of the Hill, those type of tournaments, and we have that information, and we can post that stuff as well. It just really depends on what your club or series does. So, and then at the bottom right, you'll see the how-to videos, and this most likely will be the first video there. So I'm not very good in front of a camera. I don't have a script. I just kind of go with the flow. But we wanted to get a video out there to show everybody what the site's about, why it's out there, why we're doing it, and we hope it helps you. It's certainly helped me already. We've decided to do 2 different series this year. I've got 2 different partners for different series, and I would have never picked those had I not done the research to figure out who was where. So we're looking forward to entering in those. We're about ready to register for one. And I hope you guys can do the same thing, or at least do your scheduling. So go check them out. There's a lot of tech in this, a lot of stuff that's in the different links as you go. For instance, in the tournament schedule, you can click on a link and have it add that automatically to your iPhone calendar or your Google calendar. There's a lot of that stuff out here. You just kind of got to go look for it, and you'll see the links. So we hope you enjoy it. We worked hard to get it out there for you. I hope you get a lot of use out of it, and tight lines to everybody. Thanks for coming. See ya.